Not only were we able to mine our own data and understand our own product sets, but it allowed us to understand where our attention that is focused on a particular product that isn't as successful as we want it to be, we could actually focus our attention on other product sets that were more successful.
We not only try to see what they need, but where the market is going and what market is looking for. I think that market research is, pretty important in the initial phase of the, any platform development, not necessarily the data-driven only, but Archetype solution is, in a unique situation where, we have a lot of partners and access to the market where we can actually do that research and then provide information to the partners to say, okay, what is really necessary and how that could be implemented and enhanced.
I think we're all problem solvers. I think when we identify a situation as not working, we're not the type of people who will be like, oh, that's weak, that's not working, let's just move on. We're like, okay, no, let's figure this out. What is this situation? What is happening? Let's solve it.
So we tend to think actually what is coming up in the future, 5 to 10 years, and then how we can position in the market. That's one from the business point of view. And the second is what is a current trend in the technology that we can utilize to build it appropriately to meet the requirement.
I think as much as anything, it's giving us a framework to understand how to take ideas and build them and make them into revenue generators or process efficiencies, break out of our mold. The other part where I think they've been really effective as a partner is taking some of our ideas and helping us open new markets where we don't currently have any penetration, any salespeople, any knowledge. And so they're helping us to take the products, take them out to those markets, get the feedback to improve them, and think about how those improvements then can be expanded across all of our markets.
We're able to take that industry expertise, repackage it, reapply it into a whole new industry, and create a much larger, completely new market for our clients.
Or, if we connect this partner with our other partner that we've worked with previously, they might be able to learn some new things, apply something else, and be able to leverage that knowledge in this specific situation in a way that maybe they wouldn't have seen otherwise.
The more work we do beforehand with data and testing and experts' opinion, then the easier will be later on for us and for the partner to manage the business and grow it. And because of that fact is that we cannot just come up with, let's say, theoretical solutions without some hard evidence. So that's why we try to gather as much data as possible from market study, user focus group, or internal discussion and iteration testing like demo, prototyping, to come up with like a feasible working prototype, backed by data and hard facts.
This is how we optimize collectively with our partners our time, effort, and energy, because we make sure that, hey, at stage one, through our initial diligence, if we found out that this idea is not worth pursuing at this time, we don't expend any more energy than is absolutely necessary on that particular project. So what happens is that when you funnel up to the actual initiatives that you end up deploying, let's say you start with 10 and then you end up with 2 that are going to be the ones that are going to be the products that you develop together. Those ones have been stress tested using some strong data metrics along the way, and they also in that process have potential customers because you've talked to stakeholders and customers about it. So when you have those initiatives at the end of that process, they're not only the best ones, but they're ones that are ready with customers.